Hey guys, it's Misty from TheJollyFatElf. Welcome to my December paper pumpkin video. So before I get started, I just want to let you know that I'm starting something new for the new year. Beginning in January, anybody that is subscribed to Paper Pumpkin is going to be entered to win one of the kits. So I'm buying 2 kits a month. So everybody that is subscribed will get basically an extra kit. And you're going to get bonus ideas on how to use your kit. So make sure you're signed up. You can find that link in the description box down below. Excuse me. I feel like I'm getting sick, so I apologize. Per usual, I'm going to open this, go through it with you, and then I'm going to come back and make a completely different project with you. So let's get started. I've tried not to allow things to be spoiled on social media, but if you are... Oh wow, I got a marker. If you are somebody that is big into TV and stuff, you know that's kind of hard to do. So every month you get, if you're new and you don't know what Paper Pumpkin is, for $19.95 every month, plus shipping, you get a box of creativity sent to your door. And it normally comes with a Stampin' spot, which is a small ink thing. Oh my word. It's a small ink pad. It's about this big. It's about like 1 inch by 1 inch. And then you get a coordinating stamp set and all the supplies to make whatever project Paper Pumpkin has designed for us. Every month comes in this little cute box, and you always get a thank you. And then it comes wrapped in tissue paper. So this month it looks like we're getting a Stampin' Right marker. This is basic black instead of getting the ink spot. So let's see why. Oh wow. Whoa. Okay. So, oh wow, there is a Stampin' Up stamp. So this looks like a little, yeah, this is like a little journal kit. So we got some washi and some rings. So we've got a stamp. This is really cool. I don't know if you can read it. Get up here real close. It's like highlights, love, hello, today, remember, date, the good life. There's a dot, like a washi strip, an arrow, and some plus signs. And then you can put, you can make the date, the day, or the year, just by turning this. That's so cool. All right, perfect. Put that to the side. We've got some acetate. Excuse me. Oh my word. I feel like I need to pause and just hack my head off. Actually, let me do that. All right. So here is our little packet. So arrange pattern paper on window sheets in desired order. Add jump rings. Add half circle, number, and shape stickers as desired. Adhere photos with washi tape. Use the instructions on the back of this flyer to stamp as desired. Then use the fine tip of the marker to add journaling. Oh, so yeah, you can use your marker to color the stamp. And then if you're new, they send you a clear stamping block. That's one thing I didn't mention. So your very first one, you get a stamping block. So going forward, the only thing you may need is scissors, because they provide adhesive, the ink, the stamp set, and everything. So let's see. We got some journaling spots. Love. Got some numbers. And silver. Thank you for putting silver, because I am not a huge fan of yellow gold. Rose gold. Elf. Oh, and there's some of these as well. And then we have some dots, some arrows, live in the sunshine, bring on the happy, how wonderful life is, XOXO, a heart, and then another great year. So that's all acetate. You guys have an idea where I'm going to go with this because I think I know. Here are the half circles. Then here's the, so you got one side that's a pattern. Oh, these are both patterns. So you got 3 of those. I think this is gray. I think this is basic gray or smoky slate. And what's interesting is these are the colors that's in the one of the new lines, the manly lines. Okay, this is fantastic. I'm going to be able to do several projects out of this. But today, I'm just going to show you one. So, let me see. Move some of that stuff to the side. I say we use some New Occasions product. What do you guys say? What say you? I think I'm going to use this one. Okay, so I am going to pause for a minute and I am going to gather my supplies and then we'll get started. Okay, so I forgot to apologize for the buzzing. If you hear that in the background, it's cold. And I have a heater going here in my craft room. Okay, so I pulled Real Red. I pulled a piece of Whisper White. I pulled the Sweet and Sassy framelits. These are the hearts. And I pulled the Sending Love paper that's available in the New Occasions catalog that comes out soon. So you should have known when I picked this that I probably was going to do a shaker card. So I have this bottle of sequins from Felicity Jane kit that I got eons ago. So I thought I would go ahead and use it so it doesn't go to waste. First things first. I'm a realist. Let's cut our cardstock. All of the measurements and instructions will be over at my blog with the coordinating blog post when this goes live. So you can find all that there. I'm going to do a portrait card, which means it's going to open from the top. So I'm going to cut this at 4 1/4. And then I am going to take, so basically you just cut it in half, and then I'm going to score it at 5 1/2, which again is just basically in half. And instead of bringing out my big scoring, what am I doing? My big score tool, I'm just going to use my trimmer. And that looks like a 1-year-old did it. So let me pull it toward me. Why does it keep jumping? Seriously, why does it keep jumping? Where's my bone folder? I try to do something different. It doesn't work out. So again, I'm just... Yeah, it's a little jump in my thing. I don't know. Then I'm going to cut this piece of Whisper White to probably just, I need one at 4 by 5 1/4 for sure for the inside. I'm just going to go ahead and do both at 4 by 5 1/4. And so that makes the inside layer 1/4 inch smaller, and then the layer that I will put on the bottom of my sugar card 1/4 inch smaller. And then I'm going to pick out an awesome pattern from this paper pack. I store mine in quart-size Ziploc bags, these, because that way I can save all my scraps. And I actually have a couple that I need to add. So I save them and then put them in here. So let's pick a cute pattern. What if we did this one? Because XO is another way to write hugs and kisses. Yes, Misty, you are brilliant. Thank you, I appreciate it. I'm going to cut this at 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And again, I'm saving the scraps. And I'm making this the same size as the card base because I'm not going to want any layers on the outside. So I'm not going to save something this small. I mean, you could if you wanted to, but I'm not going to. For my next trick, I'm going to bring in my Big Shot. Do you want to know when a good time to buy a Big Shot is? During Celebration. Because not only do you get a Big Shot, but then you get 2 free items that you can use. Celebration is awesome. Move this out of the way. We will need it again, but for right now, I don't. Ooh. My arms are so not strong. It's terrible, actually. Okay, I am gonna use a bigger circle. Heart. I want the bigger heart for this. Let's see. I kind of like the one with the frilly on the bottom. I guess if it cuts it off a little, it won't be that big of a deal. Now, I'm not cutting this with the heart. I'm cutting the pattern paper with the heart. But the pattern paper will be covering that, so I just want to make sure that's going to work. So you probably can't see this, but you will when I roll it through. I have my platform, my multi-purpose platform with the thin die adapter. Got my piece of paper. I want this to kind of be somewhat top center. Ooh, this just barely fits. It may be too wide, but if it is, we will start all over because I craft in real life on this channel. I'm not stopping that. So you can see kind of where I placed it. Sorry if I sound winded, but this, whatever. Like my throat is hurting. I felt like I was having asthma issues all day, but I don't know if that's what it is. Welcome to winter time. Plus, I'm on vacation from my real job, or my job, and I always get sick when I'm on vacation, so it's just the luck of the draw. Okay. Now this is gonna get saved for another day, for a rainy day. And then now I need to come in and cut our piece. So I need it to be probably 4 1/4 inches. Sorry, I know you can't see that, but you're not gonna be able to see it anyway because of the reflection. And you can see my ring light. I think I mentioned that before. Okay, so I'm gonna bring in my card base. And I need some snail. Of course, I don't know where it is. There it is. So So I'm going to put one of the Whisper White panels on the inside of my card base. And that just gives you a place to write a message. You can stamp a message. There are some really good Valentine's messages in the Sending Love, Sealed with Love stamp set. It's hard to remember that's what that's called because the one from Stampin' Up is called, or the paper is called Sealed with Love, or I don't remember something. It's different. Okay. Let's go ahead and put this down. I'm out of practice, can you tell? A little bit. But you guys are getting the gist of it. And this won't be seen outside of the, good thing because it's kind of crooked, because this will cover the whole entire thing, just like that. Okay, next thing, I'm going to add some adhesive. So we have a place to stick our gonna bring in some dimensional adhesive. I'm actually gonna bring in some of these little ones that came from a paper pumpkin. I think it was last month's paper pumpkin, actually. We do have the long ones that you can use as well. And then I'm gonna need my embossing buddy. So let's start with one of these. So, and all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna follow the heart. And I'm gonna go just a little bit outside of it. Because I don't want it to be seen. Don't pop up, what are you doing? Okay, you want to make sure that these are butted up together. I hope you can see that. Because you don't want any of your filler, whether it's sequins or gilt glitter, escaping. So I'm really just making sure that it's butted up against Okay, I'm going to take my embossing buddy and I'm going to rub it on the plastic, and then I'm going to rub it around the adhesive on the inside so our filler doesn't stick. I kind of did this backwards. Take this back off. I'm going to put some filler. Again, these are just sequins from my stash. Jeez, Misty. Really? Okay, now I'm going to peel off the backer. Just like that. Okay, I'm going to pull in some dimensionals. I should have did this ahead of time. Actually, no, I'm just going to cut this part off. I'm going to title this video, The Long Way Around to Making a Shaker Card. Okay, I'm going to add some more snail. And then I'm going to add on some regular dimensionals. And I'm actually going to double these up. Because the one thing about the foam strips is they're a little bit taller than the regular Stampin' dimensionals. And all you do is you just peel off the backing paper, you put another one. Over it, just like that. And since this is the same size, the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to stand up my card base and I'm going to put my card layer, line it up just like that. Pretty simple. There you go, you can see it a little better. Got a little bit up here, but that's all right. I'm not going to pull it off because I've already tempted fate. What I'll do is I'll just trim off this bottom and this side a little bit. So yeah, it's mostly straight. You could add a piece of ribbon. That would be really cute. You could add, you know, just red and white sequins or just red and pink. So yeah. So thanks so much for joining me, guys. Like I mentioned, make sure you subscribe to Paper Pumpkin. So not only will you receive exclusive content from me, but you will also be entered for a chance to win one of these boxes every 3 months. So basically once a quarter. All right, guys, thanks so much. I will leave a link to sign up down below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.